we've got the Commanders and the Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 3 in this one, over under 41.5. Thoughts on this one?
Push. I think. I really like the 3-point spread, so I guess I'll go the over since we're not calling pushes here. But I like the Cowboys in this game. I think the Commanders have the Commanders have been pretty leaky on defense, and really with the same core group of guys from 2 years ago, right? Like the defense that finished, what was it, 3rd overall, and they were the number 1 fantasy pick last year as far as defenses goes, have kind of fallen by the wayside here a little bit. But I like the Cowboys. I'm going to take the over just by a hair. I think they find a way to get over. Cooper Rush has been extremely efficient. We've seen, CeeDee Lamb continue to see targets come his way in these last 2 starts. I think that trend continues. And the Cowboys defense has been lights out. So while I expect the Commanders to score more than the 8 points they scored last week against the Eagles, I don't know that it's by a whole heck of a lot. I think, I think we do find a way for, I guess I'm thinking the Cowboys are winning bigger than by 3 then, huh? If I'm thinking they're not going to go over. So, yeah, the Cowboys cover.
Yeah, I've got the Cowboys on the cover there as well. And I think you're going to see an under on this one. This is going to be a game that I'm not going to surprise me to be like a 21-17 type of matchup here. And I think I'll be actually a little surprised should we get to that point total from both teams when it's all said and done here. But I do like the Cowboys. I do like the under on this one. I do like Zeke on the under 56.5 rushing yards. That's kind of the line that he has flirted with the majority of the games, last week being a little bit of an exception there. So I do think that you're going to see Zeke be just under that 56.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, I agree. Zeke and Pollard both, I'm sure fantasy owners are beyond frustrated, right? And this is, and it is frustrating. Zeke is, he's making more business decisions, I think is what I'm going to call it this year, right? Like he's not necessarily dropping the pads and going through these, not necessarily arm tackles, but weak tackles. He's just kind of taking it and falling forward and fighting for the next down. I don't know if it's him trying to make sure that he stays healthy through the season or if this is just the new frame of Zeke. But without a touchdown, Zeke and Tony Pollard both are, damn near relegated to flex place, right? Like you wanted Zeke to kind of be an RB2, thinking Pollard could sneak into the flex with all the receiving work that the Cowboys were hinting at for Tony Pollard, and it just hasn't come to fruition. Maybe that's because Dak Prescott has not been on the field, but at the moment, either Cowboys running back is a hard start, but you kind of drafted Zeke to the point where you have to start him. But I'm leaning more towards the flex. Hopefully you got James Robinson also, and you can kind of flip what you thought their roles would be.